How scary is a college exam in Korea? If you sleep more than 5 hours a day, you will definitely fail. University in South Korea. College can be seen as a change of fate. This exam is no less stressful in China. The whole country is paying attention to college. On this day, government agencies and businesses are backing down. Working hours. It can be seen as a contest of destiny. Go to bed at 2 a.m. It's a luxury for Yoon-hee. To have enough time to review each day. She always has to have her alarm clock by her side. Even though she was number 1 in the entire school on the mock exam. But still can't stop the stress. She knew there was always a crowd behind her, stalking this number 1 spot like a hungry tiger. Every day before college is a battle. For someone at the top of the school like her, the class time per day exceeds 10 hours. Read the whole book and write. This is a basic requirement of students. If you can't rewrite the content, the book will be written until. Of the whole book. Write as many as 30 sheets of paper. In her hands. This 16-year-old is full of wounds and bottles, because holding a learning intensity pen like this makes Yoon-hee feeling very tired. The hands are also broken. Finally, she'll tie a harness to her hand to secure her hand. That way her hands won't shake. I can't control it anymore. Even if the finger has no power. But the wrists still work. Yoon-hee will write like a machine. People who stay up at night studying like Yoon-hee, there are many. A lot of students go live to encourage yourself. Students who watch other students live stream their lessons. He was excited all night. Even if you are in bed, you will continue to crawl. Learning lessons. Yoon-hee's schedule is tight. There's no time to rest. So that the plan I've set out can be completed, even going to the bathroom has to be on time. Outside the daily plan. Yoon-hee also has weekly monthly plans. If you're lazy today, the next few days will be miserable. Studying with high intensity like this, the only people who are friends with Yoon-hee are the coffee. I put it in the closet. During the exam, every day I have to hide my mother to drink coffee to stay awake. More than one evening, I drank 6 bottles. And this is a 9th grader. University pass rate in Korea is 50%. Choose a good school. This greatly influenced later college entrance exams. In there, the selection rate from private BA schools is the highest. This is also the reason why Yoon-hee risked her life like that. Her goal is a private school, although in the current school, Yoon-hee's achievements have always been the best. But Yoon-hee understands that this number 1 position is nothing. The real opponents. Yoon-hee is another schoolmate. Yoon-hee only slept for 4 hours a day. Because the exam is coming, for Yoon-hee. This time the test is a big door. To get in, private schools have an unwritten rule. That's at least 2 years in advance. It means that in high school, I had to learn 10th and 11th grade. This is the secret that everyone knows. In South Korea, for every 100 high school students, 8 have learned the knowledge grade BA from primary school for learning before knowledge. College is getting harder and harder. The competition is fierce. Even the top of the school like Yoon-hee. I always feel insecure. So much so that Lau Lau also learned the lesson. The reason why Yoon-hee, that effort is one more thing. It's that she wants to get out of her family situation. I am in my family situation. Yoon-hee isn't the first time she's disgruntled. Yoon-hee, I feel like the place I live is not called a city. It's called a village. Yoon-hee's family is making more efforts to study. Yoon-hee's classmates because of family circumstances. Viet has gone to school to complete the secondary school program. There are even some more terrifying monsters. Is someone who comes from a place where monkeys cough and whistle. The closer Yoon-hee gets to college, the more scared she is. For Yoon-hee, Rival, my future is not with you. It's you in a big city like Seoul. The king's son became king, and in the temple he swept the leaves. Do you agree with this statement? To Yoon-hee even though she understood this sentence. But, Yoon-hee always uses her own way to prove herself. Except for students, of course. Economic conditions, family, behind them also decided big to take the college exam. There are 80% of students in Korea. It costs about 350 million for extra classes. Not a few teachers dating in extra classrooms. Became a billionaire, but there's an unintentional truth. That, countless students, ordinary children and poor children. It cost the family a lot of money. More than 15 booklights are also defeated by this wall of reality. The same effort, but if you're born in a different region, it also has a significant impact on performance. The more distant the school, the higher the likelihood of failing college. The kids understand. Where the more expensive the house, the easier it is to get into college. Learning does not help the hard worker. We will prioritize those with money. During winter vacation, Yoon-hee's sleep is still not enough. While school for vacation, Yoon-hee will run to the extra classroom. No one came here to study. The last vacation of 9th grade. This is the last chance for Yoon. He caught up with the others. 8 a.m. out the door. Getting home at 11 o'clock in the evening is the norm. Yoon-hee. You know that if you don't make an effort, you're a loser. Back up very quickly. Yoon-hee has become a high school student. After school for a few days, Yoon-hee receives transcripts. A student is at the top in math every time. Yoon-hee in the test. With 395 students this time, Yoon-hee ranked 313th. Students like Yoon-hee have a lot. There's only really excellent students. To get into high school. Delicious. Zuho also has to start his 12th grade life in a few months. I studied here for 2 years. But Yoon-hee still doesn't quite like it. Doubt the high intensity of learning here. Wake up in the morning with your eyes closed. Zuho's family conditions are not outstanding, so compared to others, the more you want to learn to change that. But even though we spend half of our time studying math every day, low starting point, not going to school anymore. So Yoonhee's performance didn't improve. This is not a small blow to your self-esteem, but there's another kind of arrogance in you. That's my sister who's a year older than me. Your sister went to a normal high school, but without missing a year's scholarship. It was so hard to get through college, but Yoonhee doesn't need to learn, except for college entrance exams, diary of life in high school. It's also an important part of the interview. This includes academic records and awards, extracurricular activities at BA level. In contrast to the 10th grade, there were teachers who only taught by hand. It's very difficult for your sister to prepare alone. You are the pride of Zuho. Because in your eyes there's no one who works as hard as your sister, but your sister dropped out of college. Your sister sent him to comfort her. The first time I saw my sister like this, you're both scared and worried, sitting in a room not knowing what to do. I didn't even see my sister, had to go back to school. I have always believed that effort has a response. But your sister's 7 failures make you aware that the effort is not likely to succeed. There is a saying that all roads lead to the city, Rome, but someone was born there.